The Granville Home of Hope is back. This year's home is a gorgeous Canvas 9 modern farmhouse located in our new Canvas on the Bluffs gated neighborhood at Copper River Ranch, just steps from the new community park. The home sits on a corner lot and includes 3 bedrooms plus a dining room, 2 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. And the best part is, this home features selections carefully chosen by our in-house design experts. From flooring and cabinets to light fixtures and paint color, our designers have created a harmonious living space with style that is both contemporary and timeless. Every penny of every Granville Home of Hope ticket purchased will benefit 11 local nonprofits who provide food, shelter, healthcare, and education to the underserved right here in our community.
Angels of Grace is a nonprofit, and we take care of the children that are being rescued by Child Protective Service in the whole San Joaquin Valley. I think one of our huge blessing in this community is the fact that we're available 24 hours a day alongside Child Protective Services. And because of the community, we're able to have those emergency items that we need at a moment's notice, taking care of them, helping the families to get to a place where they feel like no shame and guilt. This is just people helping people to get better.
The Art of Life Cancer Foundation is a local nonprofit organization making a profound impact on the Central Valley. We are passionate about giving hope and a network of support to those impacted by cancer. The effects of cancer can be felt throughout the workplace, schools, and families. We have incredible cancer care in the Central Valley, but the Art of Life is dedicated to filling a void by offering personal support that allows people to process their emotions, find camaraderie, and know that they are not alone. Art of Life created and maintains the beautiful 3-acre healing garden located inside Woodward Park in North Fresno. The unique outdoor space was created to celebrate life and embrace each moment we are given. Until a cure for cancer is found, the Art of Life Cancer Foundation will exist to give hope and provide a network of support in the Central Valley.
Breaking the Chains is a charitable organization here in the central San Joaquin Valley that provides hope, healing, and restoration to survivors of human trafficking. We do that by providing direct case management and trauma care services to both juveniles and adults. When a victim first enters Breaking the Chains, that's usually because of the direct involvement of a concerned community member. That may be through law enforcement, social services, a family member, a church, or just somebody who cares. Our first priority is to assess their need for crisis stabilization. One of our core fundamental services is our Safe House program. This is a long-term housing program where survivors receive long-term housing for up to 2 years. Our mission at Breaking the Chains is to provide hope, healing, and restoration to survivors of human trafficking.
The mission of CASA is basically to go out to recruit, train, and support our community advocates so that they walk alongside the journey of a foster youth. Every year, we have served more than 300 children. This past year, we served over 350 children. We have 171 advocates who donated more than 13,000 hours to help foster youth have a better life and really, truly change the trajectory. We love to have our community come together for children. Our foster youth needs community volunteers. Either community volunteers, talk about CASA for the awareness, and certainly to support us financially.
This program was introduced in 2006 to help illuminate the challenges in our community, with the help of many people in our community that have made this program possible for nonprofits.
We want to make sure that all of you participate this year to benefit nonprofit organizations right here in our community that do so much for Fresno.
Since 2006, the program has raised over $6.6 million to provide hope to those in need. This year, our goal is to raise $800,000, 100% of which will go directly to this year's 11 nonprofit beneficiaries.
Central California Food Bank is the largest hunger relief organization in our community, feeding over 280,000 people each month from North Fork to Bakersfield. It is shocking that 1 in 4 people in Central California are hungry. It is our mission and the reason why we come to work each and every day to ensure that our neighbors have access to the food they need in ways that don't elicit shame or embarrassment. Each year, Granville Home of Hope provides millions of pounds of fresh produce to neighbors in need right here in our community who don't have access to it otherwise. We will continue to pave the way for a day when no one goes to sleep hungry. Food is a basic right, and we will keep fighting to ensure it is accessible to everyone in our community.
I'm Serena Dohe, Executive Director of the Foundation for Central Schools, the nonprofit organization of Central Unified School District. The support of the foundation is providing scholarships, and we're happy to add on to that program, especially this year and the years to come. Our goal is to get 10 scholarships of $2,500 each. With the help of Granville, the Foundation for Central Schools will grow its support for the Central community. It's the availability of programs to support our teachers as well in the classroom.
Foundation for Clovis Schools was started to pick up some of the funding that the district didn't have available for teachers to do things such as grants, classroom grants. It also does scholarship for students that may not be the top academic students, the top athletes, but they're kids that are going to school and continuing to graduate. The reason there is a foundation is because Clovis Unified people think as a very wealthy district, but it's not. It is the least funded district in Fresno County. These juniors, if they graduate from high school next year, get this scholarship. And it can be used for college, community college, technical school. They are students that they could have serious health problems that make it hard for them to get to school. They could be homeless. These kids are generally very surprised when they are recognized because they don't think they're doing anything different. But once you know about what they've gone through and the handicaps they've overcome, you realize that they have done quite a deal by doing it.
The Foundation for Sanger Schools was formed in 2007 to raise independent dollars to help the schools of Sanger Unified School District, such as student scholarships, teacher grants, co-curricular grants, and funding for special needs to help students in need throughout the district. One of the programs that we have a great deal of pride in is our back to school backpack program. So what we do is we buy about 1,000 backpacks each summer to give to students in need. So when they go to their first day of school, they have a backpack with all of the supplies in it. So when they walk in that classroom, they are ready to learn and they have a sense of pride that they are ready to start the school year off just right. The overall mission of the Foundation for Sanger Schools is to enrich the students' lives in Sanger Unified by providing independent dollars to meet the need of all students. And that's what we've been doing successfully for the last 12 years.
We respond to trauma when either our officers are impacted or our community. We actually get an opportunity to get on the preventative side of trauma. We place chaplains in Fresno elementary schools starting in first grade that teach resiliency. It's a curriculum based on social and emotional characteristics to help children bounce back from life's challenges that no doubt they at some point come across in their lives. Because we're affiliated with the police department and have access to every call that comes in for service, we realized that we could actually be involved in the intervention before things become a tragedy.
HINDS Hospice, which was founded in 1981 by Nancy HINDS, began caring for patients who had a terminal diagnosis with a prognosis of 6 months or less. Nancy's vision was really to care for those end of life in a home setting outside of the hospital. Another focus of Nancy's has always been the desire to care for children. Currently, we have close to 40 children in our care who are in their home, and we are providing support services to their family. So also as part of the pediatric care program is our Angel Babies program, and that is providing support to families whose baby is either diagnosed in pregnancy with a life-limiting condition or whose baby dies in pregnancy or infancy. I'm proud to say that we provide really comprehensive services. What I'm sad about is, as far as I know, we are the only program in the U.S. that provides this kind of response and support.
PAIN was established in 2009 in order to help families deal with addiction and their loved ones that are in particular are dealing with it. Nobody raises their hand when they're growing up and says, I want to be a drug addict when I get older. We provide family support for the families that are dealing with a loved one. We also provide sober living homes for those in recovery. I had a 23-year addiction to opiate medication. In 2001, when I got clean, I started looking at how I could give back. So I started going out and telling my story to high schools and universities. We had people coming to me and saying, hey, can you help my son? Can you help my daughter? And all of a sudden now we turned into a referral group. Since 2009 now, we have seen close to 2,000 families. We have sent close to 700 people to inpatient treatment and countless number of people to outpatient programs as well. We have been charged with the duty, with the task, to make a lot of noise about addiction and about the opioid crisis that's going on not only in Fresno, but the rest of the country.
They need your help now more than ever. Granville Home of Hope tickets are only $100 for your chance to win this amazing Canvas 9 Granville home valued at over $500,000. If you purchase a Lexus bundle, you get 2 chances of winning this home plus 1 chance of winning a 24-month lease on an all-new 2021 Lexus UX 200.
We are excited yet again to have another year to partner with Granville Homes for the Home of Hope.
Granville Homes has been a solid part of the community. They've been foundational to the community of Fresno for decades. And when I look at foundations, every good home is built on a solid foundation.
We are so grateful to have the continued support of our community partners, including our subcontractors and trade partners, who have generously donated their labor and materials to build this year's Granville Home of Hope. Even as their own businesses struggled through the pandemic, our partners stepped up so that we as a community can work together to help raise money for those less fortunate. So join the effort in giving back to our community by purchasing your lucky Granville Home of Hope ticket today.
We can't wait to see what those dollars can accomplish in the hands of these amazing organizations.